Hello and welcome to Alvestia. Climate is a very crucial factor to consider when deciding to move because it impacts every day of your life and you can't simply throw money at it to fix it if you've been wrong when choosing. That's why it's important to make your research and understand it truthfully and correctly with statistics. If the area you're trying to move to is Spain, you're in the right place. Let me explain. Spain has many different microclimates that deserve their own attention. However, let's first look at everything from the big picture perspective. Spain can roughly be divided into 3 climate zones: oceanic, Mediterranean and continental. The oceanic climate is in the northern regions of Spain. The climate there is cooler than the Mediterranean or semi-arid climate zones. This part of Spain is also called Green Spain due to the green landscapes that are possible due to high levels of precipitation. The continental climate zone is categorized by extreme temperature changes, with hot summers and quite cold winters. It is a bit of a weather roller coaster there. And lastly, Mediterranean climate zone has warm summers and short mild winters. The Mediterranean climate zone is known for around 300 to 320 sunshine days a year. Many consider it to be the softest climate zone in Spain. Let's mark cities of interest on the map and look at them authentically with statistics. When comparing different areas, it is important to consider not only the average temperatures, but also the weather extremes and levels of precipitation. It's also worth considering the water temperature if you're planning on spending time on the beach or practicing water sports. Some of the most interesting places in these zones include Barcelona, Valencia, Malaga and Alicante in the Mediterranean climate zone, Bilbao, A Coruña and Oviedo for Oceanic zone, and Madrid and Zaragoza for Continental climate zone. Well, let's look at statistics, but bear in mind we're looking at averages here. So, on the Mediterranean coastline we have similar situations. Barcelona has very stable weather with a maximum range of not more than 7 degrees, no roller coaster experience. And as you can see, it's not extremely hot or cold there. Temperatures average between 9 to 30 degrees, with the wettest season in fall and precipitation is evenly spread throughout the year. Weather in Barcelona is comparable to Malaga, but summers are drier while the rest of the season experience more precipitation. The same goes for Alicante, which is in general a drier region that experiences less precipitation overall. Lastly, Valencia is hotter than Barcelona's temperatures, but around 1 degree on average, but with less precipitation overall. Note that weather variability is slightly higher compared to Barcelona for all the selected cities, around 10 degrees at times, but still, weather here is easily bearable. Water on Mediterranean coastline is around 19 to 25 degrees, and the swimming season begins from the very end of May till the end of September, which present many opportunities to enjoy swimming. Moving into the continent, we have the capital Madrid. Here I would like to note that winters are significantly colder when compared to Barcelona, and summers are hotter with rare extremes of 40 degrees that are not reflected on the averages here. But trust me, it can get quite hot, and these weather changes definitely require some time to adjust for sure. Zaragoza is slightly hotter than Madrid, around 1 degree, with colder August and October. In general, the continental climate zone is considered to be a bit more difficult to live in because of weather extremes and weather fluctuations. In addition to that, there is no sea, no ocean, which means no temperature moderating influences that smooth out the weather transitions, right? And the oceanic climate. Here I would like to point out that proximity to the ocean leads to higher level of humidity and precipitation compared to the cities of Mediterranean coastline. Here is a comparison to Barcelona's levels of precipitation. For example, expect for summers, it's rain, 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 around 120 to 130 days per year compared to 40 to 50 of Barcelona. Winter season is comparable to Barcelona's. While the summer is colder at 9 to 7 degrees, will Bilbao hotter in summer compared to La Coruña and Oviedo at around 2 to 3 degrees. The water is cold except for July and August, with around 18 to 19 degrees, which is still pretty chilly. North Atlantic Ocean isn't very well suited for swimming, but ideal for surfing and sailing. Spain has many different microclimates. Now that you've looked at most of them in statistics, it's understandable why we compare other cities to the gold standard Barcelona. Some places are just a bit rougher to live in, like continental climate zone, But of course, everything depends on personal preferences. Of course, there are many other differences to consider: culture, economic factors, and real estate market that has microclimates of its own that can be quite a hassle to navigate on your own. Choose very carefully and remember that we are always ready to guide you. Our contacts are in the description, as well as a link to our website that allows you to browse real estate from all over Spain with flexible search options and a bunch of helpful articles. Have a lovely day, sun over your head, and goodbye.